I would like to take the opportunity to invite the global leader of the Society for Information Display, Professor Vyas Kim. And Professor Kim made a promise to me in Los Angeles that he would come to India, and I really appreciate him taking that lead here.
Let me put
Om Prakash, pen drive?
where can I put my stick? It is very nice to be here at this conference organized by IESA and SID. In that sense, I would like to thank Ashini Agrawal, where is he? Oh, over there, sitting over there, and the chairman of IESA and Dr. Gopalan Rajeswaran over there from SID, who they did an excellent job in assembling world-renowned speakers for this conference, and it is well organized, and I really appreciate your effort, and I would like to thank again. Also, I would like to welcome you to this conference. I'm sure that you are going to enjoy the talks of the leaders in the industry. So in this, my short review of that SID, what is the focus of our goal is, and before that, I would like to show you some of the big pictures of display industry. Okay, this is kind of a mega trend of display. And before 2006 or sometime over here, display industry was mainly dominated by CRT. You can see that this thick and the low resolution display. And with the advancement of TFT LCD and PDP in the early 2000s, this wall-hanging flat panel display era started. However, the innovation doesn't stop over there. With the progress and the advancement of those information technologies, the flexible display, which provide that new form factor, different form factor for the mobile displays, mobile electronic gadgets, is in the market now. So we are seeing that at the doorstep of the flexible display era. And also, I don't think that the display will stop over there. And we are seeing a huge increase in research activities in AR and VR and the wearable displays. So that I guess that will eventually become one of the future displays in the future. So with this rapidly changing landscape of display industry, SID was established in 1962 in Los Angeles. With the founding members shown over here, is that it started very humble, very few members in about 55 years ago. And now the society has grown up to 6,000 members now. So the goal of mission of our society is to encourage the scientific and the literary and the educational advancement of the information display. So to achieve such goals, we are providing forum for the exchange of ideas and the collaboration, and by providing technical conference annually around the world, and also providing training programs, also exhibiting that product at our shows. In addition, to promote the literary of this information display, we are publishing several journals, and also we are doing the membership service. This is a scene of the Display Week event this year in Los Angeles, shown here. Typically, in our flagship conference, which we call it Display Week Conference, we attended about 7,000 people globally coming from Asia, Europe, and also from America to share and discuss the cutting-edge technologies in display industry. So I think that we are really proud. SID is the part of the ecosystem of the R&D of display industry. And so that if you see that this R&D activities presented at the Display Week event, our conference, you can safely predict that the fate of the display industry in the region. So let me show you one of the example what I mean. This shows the number of papers submitted to our technical conference. Over here, at the early 2000, you are seeing the number of papers from Korea exceeded the number of papers from Japan and the US. Those two countries were leading at the time, but Korea dominated that display conference almost 10 years. And then you can see at the bottom, there is a very strong growth from China. You can see that. So this kind of research activities is the foregoing indicator for that investment for the production facility of the display industry. And you can see that from this here. This is the LCD production capacities around the world. You can see it in the early 2000, Korea started building up the very strong industry in LCD, and then you can see that it is dominating. And this curve is almost exactly the same as you can see at the previous slide. So China is building up very quickly in the display industry. So I would like to mention from this curve is that China need only 10 years to build up this strong industry. I think that India has also the strong chance. You can build a very good industry in information displays as well. Also, SID is co-sponsoring various conferences around the world. One is that working with the Korea Information Display Society, we are co-sponsoring that the international meetings on information display. We have a next president of this KIDS sitting over there. You are going to meet him in this afternoon. And in addition, we are having a local conference like in Japan, IDW, China, ICDT, Europe, Eurodisplay, Taiwan, IDMC, and finally, we are going to have the conference in India here. And this is the start of the new era for the Indian display community. And I hope that this will result in a better result in coming years. Also, SID is providing the exhibit for the display product. So most of the leading companies are joining us to show their product, R&D prototypes, also the near to the market products. So this exhibit provides a kind of a must attend exhibit so that you can see the trend of the display product in coming years. So I hope you can join us in this exciting event at SID. And not only those technical symposium and exhibit, we are providing the publication. This is archival journal, Journal of Society for Information Display. Also, we published the technical digest, which is the proceedings of our technical symposium. Also, we are publishing information display, which is a membership journal, provide the information about the cutting edge technical trend, also the information about the membership changes. So with that, many people are looking into our website to see the trend and to get connected to each other. And you can see that the number of downloads from our website, and we are expecting more than 50,000 downloads of our technical papers. So we are serving as a repository of that display literature for the information society. So we have been serving our society for the last 55 years, and the SID will continue to serve display community. Also, I'm really happy to serve the Indian display community as well. Thank you very much for your attention.